Today we are looking at our episode 34, the secret of longevity in relationship or in marriage. What is that will keep you going, that will make your relationship to last long? With me this evening is the F.I.N.D relationship coach, who happens to be my husband. Please, Pastor, I will want you to welcome the viewers.
Wow, viewers, you're welcome. I'm so glad you said I'm a coach before I happen to be your husband, because that's the real matter of the matter. I have been in this ministry before I got married unto you. And viewers all around the world, you're welcome to this great opportunity for us to interact together. My word, I can't believe that we've been in this journey for 25 years. Yesterday we spent some time to look back. We sang the hymns that we sang those days. I'm pressing on the higher ground, showers of blessings, and the Comforter has come. We tried to reinvent the activities that happened that day, and it was so awesome. But one major thing that we couldn't do was the size, who we were then. We were not able to reinvent that. But let me ask you, woman of God, in these 25 years of our trip in marriage, what is it that you can say that this is one thing that I've learned that mattered to me most?
Yeah, I think within this 25 years, the secret of my victory in this relationship, or what has been keeping me, it's one, finding purpose. Finding purpose. I find the purpose of where my destiny is going. So that...
Did you do that before the marriage, or within the marriage, or after the marriage?
Before the marriage.
Before the marriage.
I found purpose before the marriage. Then in the marriage, I stick to that purpose.
Mm.
The next thing is the fear of God, which I would say respect
Value
for God, value for God. Because He is the manufacturer, He's the originator of the relationship, He has the manual. So there is no way I can have a successful relationship without Him. Another thing is forgiveness. Forgiveness is also another key that have actually helped me. I made up my mind to use the tool of I love you, period. Within these 25 years, I wouldn't tell you that we've not had cases that if the key of forgiveness was not used, we wouldn't have been here today. Then the last one, should I say the last one? I have a lot of them, but because of our time, is loving my spouse. Loving my spouse and being sincere to him, no matter what. Being sincere and being truthful, no matter what.
Wow, what a powerful keys that she have released within a very short period. She talked about finding purpose before marriage. She talked about forgiveness. She also talked about what again? Loving the spouse. And these are all fundamentals that we really need. The fear of God. These are 4 fundamentals that we need.
And prayers.
And prayers also.
Intercession.
She keep on going that way. And we give God the glory. Somebody who is watching there, all these things are inclusive if your marriage gonna work. I think it is more or less, if I look at marriage relationship, I think about making soup, okay? Making soup. I don't know how you make your soup, but you see, I've watched people make soup. I also sometimes I've made soup also. So you see, when you are making soup, you add different ingredients. You add different ingredients. As little as each of those ingredients is, you need to understand that without them, the best of the soup will not come in play. So in relationship, there are times that you need to add rebuke. There are sometimes you need to add forgiveness. There are sometimes you need to add different aspects of it. And that's why I believe that adaptability, flexibility are very vital for you to keep your marriage rolling. But you see, a lot of wishes yesterday, a lot of prayers yesterday, a lot of messages came through people who called us, people that were pastors, people that we met for years. When they saw the post on Facebook and other social media, they were getting hooked up to us from different parts of the world. We really touched lives all around the world. So some of them begin to ask me, they said, what is the secret of longevity in marriage? And I want to use this platform, which God has given to us, to say one or two things about what I believe that ought to be the fundamental key in your marriage that can make you go out through. I don't care what hits you. It cannot decide the final outcome of your relationship. And that's what I call the heart. The heart, or the matter of the heart. The heart of the matter is the matter of the heart. Your heart in the relationship. The heart you gave in the relationship. The heart you came into that relationship with. The heart, your heart content is the fundamental basic issue that can keep your marriage. If your heart is not right, everything is going to go very, very wrong. Proverbs chapter 23 verse 26, the word of God said, my son, give me your heart. And you know that that's talking about your relationship with God. God says that the relationship, if you want to have a relationship with me, you're going to give me your heart. You see, there will never be a relationship where you didn't give your heart. It will never work. You have to give your heart. Let me begin to say this here in respect to what I've just said before the women of God begin to take up this project we're dealing with today. You see the airplane, before the airplane takes off from the airport, something needs to be done. The compass have to be set. It is the setting of the compass on the ground level that decides where the destination is going to go. If you don't set the compass and you begin to fly, there will be a lot of adjustment in the air, and that might lead to the crashing of the aircraft. So before ever the aircraft leaves, the compass have to be set, the destination, the time of flight, the height of flight, all those things have to be set, the compass. Now, the compass of your relationship is your heart. If your heart was not set at the right destination, then you're going to have a huge problem. And I promise you that all the counselings, all the things that are being dropped onto you in your relationship, they're not going to work. It is a question of giving your heart. Woman of God, can you talk about this? Giving your heart to your relationship. How have you helped us?
Yeah. The heart you come into the relationship with determines how you're going to walk in the relationship. Some people come into the relationship with a wrong heart, with a wrong heart, with a wrong reason, with a wrong purpose. Some get into the relationship, oh, now my age, I need to be married. Just to put on the ring. What they are thinking about the relationship is quite different from
what the relationship
ought to be. Maybe I will want to take that point of a wrong spouse. A wrong spouse. A wrong spouse is someone who gets into a relationship with a different heart.
From that of the spouse.
From that of the spouse.
Yeah.
Maybe we are planning our wedding. the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is quite different from why my spouse is doing what he's doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's quite different.
yeah.
So I'm just doing something with another intention altogether.
With my heart set to another destination. Yeah.
From what my spouse or what he is doing. I'm saying and doing my own thing. You understand?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You understand? You're on your own. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. And when you have that in a relationship, such relationship can't last. That relationship will not last. There must be a problem in between, because where I am driving to is different from where you are driving to.
Let me come in there. I think the scriptures are very, very obvious on that. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, 9 and 10, he made us to understand that the ways, the doings of a man is the issues of the heart. You see, you cannot do a thing consistently if it is not in your heart. You know, you can pretend that this is who you are by what you're doing, but it is going to fade up. It cannot be consistent if it is not rooted in your heart. You know, so many times we've said that nobody knows our heart, and that's the truth of the matter. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7 says, God seeth the heart, man seeth the outward. But you see, man also can see the heart. Mm-hmm. Man also can see the heart. We can see your heart. The difference between God seeing the heart and man looking at the outward is that God sees the heart before the actions that issues out from the heart. God knows what you will do when you have not done it, based on what he sees in your heart. But you see, when you have done what you've done, we can now see what was in your heart. Man sees your heart through your actions, through your words, through what you consistently do. That's how we know that this is the content of your heart. So it is important for us to understand that the ways of our life, the doings of our life, they are all expressions of the content of our heart. So you need now to understand that when a person is in a marriage relationship, his ways or her ways, what she will do or what he will not do, all of them are content of the heart. So you need to understand that if the heart of your spouse is not in the marriage, every little thing can cause divorce. Every little thing can become a problem if the heart is not there. If the heart is not there, certain conflicts that could have been resolved will become a breakup issue just because the heart is not there. So it is important for us to understand that the heart content of your spouse is what drives your marriage. Man of God, you still have something to say about this?
Yeah, I also want to look at the other one, the strange spouse.
Yeah, now who is a strange spouse?
A strange spouse. As the name is strange.
So also the content of the heart is something you cannot understand.
It's something that you can't get in. For instance, I want to use Jonah as an example.
Yeah.
You understand? Jonah went into the boat.
And nobody knows his heart.
And nobody knows his heart's content, why he's there. Other people join the boat because they are businessmen.
Yes, they have all their goods.
Everything is there, but for Jonah, no.
Jonah came with bad.
Jonah just went in. Intentions of Jonah is not known by any of them.
Yeah.
You understand? His intention is not known. He just kept quiet, doing his own thing. The same thing with a strange spouse.
Yeah.
The strange spouse is in the boat. He's in the boat doing his own thing. Most times, your spouse don't even know what you are doing. They don't know that your aim is quite different from all these things that you are. So where your spouse is going is not where you are going.
But
so
all of you are traveling.
You are traveling together. So in such a relationship, like we saw in Jonah's boat or Jonah's ship, we found out that in as much as Jonah is in that boat with his own thing, that boat was about to sink. That boat was about to be destroyed. The same thing in relationship. The same thing in you wanting your relationship to last. You must have the same destination.
Let me ask you. I want to look into the camera and ask you, are you sure you're not carrying a Jonah husband? Are you sure you're not carrying a Jonah wife? You say, Pastor Caleb, how will I know that I'm carrying a Jonah husband or wife? Anyway, it's difficult to decide until there is crisis. Crisis is what reveals a Jonah husband. Crisis reveals the content of the heart of your spouse. So it's not the appearance, it is crisis. What you do in the midst of crisis is a revelation of the content of your heart. So I'm calling upon you today. You want to see that relationship go to the next level? You need to get your heart into that particular relationship. You need a conversation with your spouse. You need to sit down with your spouse, make sure that both of you are complementary in the content of your heart, each and every one of you, because it's challenging really when you have a wrong spouse. I'm going to tell you, when you have a spouse whose heart is not in the relationship, the challenge that you're going to face is that you will be busy trying to convert your spouse. Each and every one of you are trying to convert each other. You understand what I'm saying? And conversion can delay your marriage. I'm trying to make you me, and this one is trying to make him me. You understand? It's a whole lot of challenges when you are trying to convert the heart of your spouse. Or you have a strange spouse. The challenge that you're bound to face is that you're given to changes. You agree on something today, and before you know it, you get into it. Both of you are doing it. Before you know it, the other one have left you without you knowing, because the heart content have changed. The heart have shifted. And the third one is when you have a right spouse, the heart of each other is complementary. I want you to understand that the matter of the marriage is a matter of heart. If your heart is not there, it's not going to work. Conflicts doesn't break marriages. It is the heart that you brought in that makes that conflict resolution not to work. If your heart is not there, it's not going to work. You're going to create all manner of confusions in order to go where your heart is going. So young people, each and every one of us who are in this journey today, I want to tell you, one of the things that have kept us for these 25 years is our heart. We've had conflicts that was enough to break this relationship. We've survived lack. We've gone through all manner of things that you can think of. But one major thing that have kept us going is the content of our heart. Our heart is in this relationship, and that's why we're making it work for us. And that also can work for you if you bring your heart into your relationship. Don't bring your mind and leave your heart. Don't bring your money and leave your heart. As a matter of fact, if you're not there, your money will not be there, because you'll be taken. You won't be you won't even be able to. Okay, right. Mama, I want you to sign off. because the message today is delivered. The matter of the heart is the heart of the matter. If you want your marriage to last long, give your heart to that relationship. Don't keep all those small boys or small girls outside and you come to pretend on your relationship. No, where your heart is, your passion will be there. If your heart is upon your spouse, you're going to put everything within you to make him better or make her better than you met him. Your heart is the heart of the matter. Woman of God, can you sign up?
Yeah, a lady sent a message to me yesterday. Don't forget that yesterday was 25 years of being married. And she said to me in the message, she said, everyone is screaming that marriage is not a place to go. He said, but with you and Papa, we have courage. We see the way you people are saying positive things about relationship, which means marriage can work. I just want to say to us that marriage is sweet, marriage is nice, marriage is enjoyable. Marriage is not what people have told us it is. The only thing is for us to make sacrifice. Bring your heart in. Make a decision that this is where I have come in and this is where I'm going to stay and this is where I'm going to end it up. I have no plan of going elsewhere. So if you have that mindset where you have issues, you are ready to settle it instead of packing your bag to move.
Okay, on November 3rd, this particular year, we're going to have a double celebration. Mama is going to be 50 years, okay? So we are doing a golden jubilee celebration because she doesn't look it. One of my pastors yesterday, Pastor Barry, he told me that we need to change the standard of Labola now. If you treat the woman well, the people who you pay the Labola should refund it. I think we'll talk about that later. So on November 3rd, we're going to do her golden jubilee and also our silver jubilee. So it's going to be a double celebration for us in Life Mending World Mission 157 Votreka Road, Pero, Cape Town. Talk to me if you want to be in that particular program. It's going to be awesome. All our friends all around the world, people are coming from Canada, Durban, Johannesburg. You can be part of it, and we will get you involved to it. It's going to be a very good celebration. So I'm expecting you to be there to join with us and celebrate with us. Thank you, Demji, for your involvement and your sacrifice in using your studio to make this work. God bless you. I see each and every one of you next week. Keep on keeping on. God bless you.